As a motivational interviewing trainer and educator, I see a lot of motivational interviewing missteps or mishaps, and that's expected on the journey to becoming more MI proficient. Today, I want to talk about one misstep, which is offering information in the form of a question. My name's Dawn Clifford, and I'm one of the authors of this book, Motivational Interviewing and Nutrition and Fitness, and I'm bringing you the motivational interviewing tip of the day today in a little bit different way, and that is I want to tell you what the tip is. I'm going to demonstrate the tip using a role play and then revisit the topic once more. So providing information in the form of a question is really tempting, and it's part of what is known in MI as the writing reflex. We have ideas, we want to share those ideas with our clients, and we want to do it in an MI adherent way, so we feel like, well, maybe if I just ask it in the form of a question, it's a little bit softer. So instead of just telling the client what to do, I could just say, oh, have you thought about fill in the blank? So that actually is not motivational interviewing adherent, meaning it's a little bit of an MI misstep and really represents the writing reflex, which goes against the concept of partnership or putting your client in the driver's seat and finding out their ideas. So let's take a look at this role play video where you will see this MI misstep take place. Right, so it sounds like you have a lot of great reasons to add more physical activity. You're looking for more energy levels and you think your stress might come down a little bit. So have you thought about going for a walk like during your lunch break?
So yeah, I've thought about it. Where I work isn't really in the best part of town. I just probably wouldn't feel really safe or comfortable going outside, walking, or doing any type of activity by myself or even with someone else, really.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want you to feel unsafe. What about, getting up a few minutes earlier in the morning? Is that something you've tried or thought about, maybe doing some activity in the morning?
I have. I'm just not the biggest morning person. I think it seems like a really good idea, and when I think about it, I'm gung-ho about it, but I know it's not likely to happen because I like my snooze alarm more.
Yeah, okay. Well, just some ideas.
Yeah.
So did you notice in this role play, the practitioner offered information in the form of a question, and what can happen when you do this is that the client very well may push back against the idea that you offered just simply because it was your idea and they may or may not need your ideas. So let's check out this role play where the information is offered in a motivational interviewing adherent way. So you voiced a lot of great reasons to add more physical activity into your day. You shared you're looking for more energy and you're looking to reduce your stress. And I'm wondering at this point, what ideas do you have for how you might get started in being more active?
Yeah, so I really like walking. I've done some walking programs in the past, and I enjoyed it, and I saw some benefit in doing that with my energy levels and stress and all of that good stuff.
Great, so walking's been effective in the past. Do you have any ideas of how you might squeeze that in now?
Not really. My schedule's pretty full, so I think that's probably my biggest issue is just finding time to do that.
Okay. So is it okay if I share some ideas that have worked for other clients with adding more walking in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. So some clients find that if they just kind of set their alarm a little bit earlier and get in a morning walk, that works for them. Others like to take a small chunk of their lunch break and do the walking sort of around their work building. Helps if you can grab a friend too. Other clients like to just do it after work. And if you're just really busy during a typical weekday, another idea is to do it on the weekends. So just pick a Saturday and or a Sunday to squeeze that in. Which, if any of these ideas sound like they might work for you?
Probably the weekend. I just feel like my work week is super packed. I don't think the place I work is a really safe place to walk. Either either by myself or with a friend. So I think the weekend option probably sounds like the most reliable option for me.
Great. So doing something on the weekend sounds like a good place for you to start.
Yeah, definitely.
In that second role play, you notice that the practitioner asked the client for ideas, asked permission to share ideas, and the client was much more interested in entertaining the ideas that were offered. So that's your motivational interviewing tip of the day. Try to hold back from offering ideas in the form of a question, and remember to ask the client for ideas, ask permission to share ideas, and then provide those ideas within that motivational interviewing adherent way. My name's Dawn Clifford. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.